Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Chris. As a tourist and someone who travels, I think a lot of times we overlook our safety, not only our personal safety, but the safety of our items. Normally, unless something bad happens, again, I think it's overlooked. In doing some recent research and also reading some online articles, came across a brand of bags called Pacsafe. And what's really interesting about these bags is they offer some safety features that'll hopefully make it a lot less likely that somebody can easily take this bag from you. So just to look at this very quick, you'll see that it looks like a normal sized backpack. This is actually the Vibe 25 liter. And I like 25 liter because it's a good kind of a unique size that can, you could use this for a round town bag. You could use this as, I guess, a day pack. You could also use this as your personal item when you travel by air. So it can really fill a lot of those different reasons why you would need a bag. So again, to look at some of the safety features of the bag, they have what they call an eXomesh in the vulnerable areas of the bag. So the hope is if someone did have some type of knife and they tried to slash this so your items would fall out, it would be less likely for that to happen. You'll see here they have this locking system on the top of the bag. I think they call this their Roobar system. When it is locked, there's a place for an actual TSA top lock that you could put in here, again, to make it less likely that someone could get in. But just as it is here, it would be very difficult. I mean, you would know somebody's trying to get in your bag just to try to get this lock system to open. So there's a little, I'm not sure what you even call it, that'll pop up. Pop up. And it slides over, and it's going to release the zippers. And they also have interlocking zipper pulls here. They just kind of slide together. Again, even if this was not locked, if these are kind of interlocked together, again, you're going to notice somebody pulling on those. So real easy to slide these apart. And in walking, if these are not locked in here, to me, they might fall apart anyway. But just to open the bag up, so we'll do the front compartment first. I actually like the front compartment of the bag. It actually goes all the way to the bottom, some good depth here. Has a mesh pocket on the front here. Easily put some wires, battery, things like that in there. Also has an RFID pocket here. So anything that you want to put in here that hopefully you could keep it even more secure, you could do so. Someone cannot steal that information. Again, some organization type pockets, pen, some other items you can just stick in here. And it also has another zip pocket on the interior here. This is kind of a smaller pocket, but again, nice to have that to help organize all your items. So getting into the main compartment, to me, this is actually really good size. And again, I'm not sure how good that's going to come across in the video, but I like the depth in here. Also has a spot for a laptop. And this back actually feels pretty well padded. And I want to say they claim a 15-inch. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Laptop can fit in here. But I would feel more comfortable with no bigger than about a 13-inch laptop. Easily fit most tablets also. I think one thing I failed to mention on this front pocket, let me see, there's also a place where you can, here it is, you can attach keys. And I love this. When I fly, I hate keeping my keys in my pocket. It's just another hassle. I love being able to stick them in my bag. And again, being able to lock this is just an added bonus where I would feel a lot more secure having my keys locked in this. And then to look on the back of the bag here, it does have some nicely padded shoulder straps. Also, it has the chest sternum strap on here. And what's unique about their straps is that they actually have an integrated, I think there's 2 wire cables in here. Again, I think the thought is if somebody did have a knife and they were coming up, you try to slash it off, those metal wires are going to help that not fall off your bag. So really like that feature also. And then it also has some water bottle pockets on here. And to me, that's a must in any bag. I love carrying a water bottle when possible. So having that already on the bag is excellent. And I believe there are some buttons that snap here that you can kind of expand this if necessary. So just want to real quickly show some items. Yeah, if I'm using this for travel or around town or whatever, just to give you a perspective of what this looks like when it is packed. So I just have an Eagle Creek packing cube, just threw some stuff in here to kind of show what this would look like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the main compartment. And again, I'm a big fan of carrying a rain jacket with you, just in case, whether it gets a little windy or that pop-up shower that we have during this time of year. And let's just say that I was taking this on a plane also. I want to make sure I have some wires, headphones, things to that effect. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the front compartment. And in saying that, I like to have some headphones when I travel. And if I want to go ahead, have this really cool umbrella here. I bought this at Walmart, but look, it's really tiny and exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to stick this in the side here. And I have a water bottle. I think I just dropped it. So this is just a 16-ounce REI plastic Nalgene bottle. And I found this real easy just to take with me really anytime I travel. So again, I'm going to stick that in the side of the bag. So now I'm going to zip this up and I'm going to lock it. And having the Bose headphones in here is almost a good enough reason to have a bag that's going to help hopefully make it a lot harder for somebody to either get those out or take my bag while I have those on. So if I can get this bag zipped up here. And again, I want to go ahead and interlock my zippers. And like I said, real easy to do so. And once I interlock that, as long as your locking mechanism is open here, they just slide right in. Very simple and easy to do that. And then again, just slide that close, and then the little, again, I'm not sure what this is called, but the mechanism here will just snap down, and that's locked. So this is what it's going to look like with just those items that I talked about. And really, you'll see here, I should have plenty of room to put additional items in here if necessary. So another couple things I want to mention here, along with the backpack straps, they do have this system that basically allows you to disconnect one of the backpack straps. And the benefit of doing this is if you're sitting at an airport, if you're flying and you're by yourself and you want to add a layer of protection, it allows you to undo this, and you can wrap it around a chair leg, a chair arm, anything that is connected to where it would make it a lot more difficult for somebody just to grab it and run. There's also a place here, it looks like, that you can add a lock to this. So again, just another added layer of protection. And to me, no bag is going to stop someone if they really wanted it to take from you. But this bag, again, adds those additional safety features. That's going to make it a lot more difficult for somebody to grab it and just run. If somebody is trying to take the bag, you're going to know that. If somebody's trying to open that, again, you're going to know that also. But just to throw this on, show what it looks like. It also has a waist strap on it too. And to me, with the bags like these, they don't normally offer a lot of support for myself. But one of the added benefits to the waist strap is if you are worried about safety, then again, having that around your waist, if somebody's pulling it off your back, it's going to make it that much more difficult for them to get it off. So some quick pros and cons. Of course, the pros to the bag is that it's a 25-liter bag. 25 liters offers some pretty good space for most of what you would need around town, personal item, or even a larger day pack. Some cons of the bag: it is a little bit heavier than the typical backpack would be, so it's going to be a little bit of added weight. Some of the safety components, for example, the piece that goes with this system on the backpack strap is made out of plastic. Also, a few of the components on this front lock feel to me like they're made out of plastic also. So I guess the downfall of that is, you know, over time, reliability, durability could come into question. But I guess, you know, to me, it would have to be used over and over and over for that to fail, hopefully. I believe these bags come with about a 5-year warranty. So, you know, that's a positive. I think these bags usually retail more than your typical day bag or backpack would be also. So something to think about. And then I'm just not a big fan of how this locking system looks. To me, I like to be a lot more discreet. It's almost like, hey, look at me. I have a bag that locks. Let's see if you can get it from me. Hopefully not. And, you know, a lot of, I guess, people probably would not even know what that is. But those who do, again, you know, if my bag locks, I want it to kind of be discreet in, you know, saying that, hey, you know, hey, I don't want somebody to take this because there could be something valuable in it. So the added attention may be a negative. But overall, I really, really like this bag. I think it's something, if you are going somewhere that you're concerned with either items that you're taking or, you know, hey, there's a lot of pickpockets or whatever in the area that you're traveling to, look into these bags. Again, you know, any kind of added layer of protection, especially with valuables, money, passports, things like that. It's worth a little extra money. That way you're not going through the hassle of having to get all those items again. As always, thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and leave any kind of comment, especially if you have these bags and have any experience. I would love, love, love to hear that. So as always, thank you so much.